Hi guys, it's me. I didn't know if you could just see this real quick, but you can see how my hair is all sticking up. Kind of like, um, okay. Yeah, there you go. You can see it better there. Um, so I just was on Facebook just reading stuff, and I just got this really weird energy vibe, like all of a sudden out of nowhere. I do know it's 5:16 right now, and I do know that we're supposed to be getting a thunderstorm or really bad thunderstorm rain coming in, but I've never had issues where my hair stuck up on end because of it. Excuse me. Um, I'm kind of getting like shaky and nervous all of a sudden, so I know something big's coming. Something definitely big's coming. So I mean, it's just proving to me that I can actually feel energy, and like it's not just me. I mean, like everybody's got it too. Like you guys aren't different. You guys are the same. You guys can go and feel it too if you just become in tune with it. If you go outside right before a thunderstorm, you can feel the electricity in the air. I mean, it's been proven by scientists and stuff. The energy is there. It's just being activated. Right now, it's just being activated, and it's highly, highly charged, which is also a good thing because when the energy of a thunderstorm comes through, it changes all the ions and gets rid of all the negative ions and is able to um, purify the air, so to speak. So usually that's why I like thunderstorms, and we haven't had a lot of them here lately. Um, for some reason, I don't know why. It's just the weather patterns. So the more we have them, I like the it better because it can clear out all that heavy negative feeling and stuff. When I was on South Street, which I'm going to be going there at the end of this month, anyways, going back, we had a lot more than here on Main Street, which it's only what 2-3 blocks difference from South Street to here where I am now, but there's quite a difference in the energy and the pattern, the flow of energy down there. But I just came on to say that yeah, there's some energy coming on. If you feel it, if you're having energy stuff, it's okay. Just work through it. I'm having a lot of adjusting I have to do, both with what I'm dealing with moving and getting away from all the negative people, but they're not completely the people, it's just their habits. It's just this place is just full of like negativity, and at first I thought I could, change it and make it better, and I'm learning now more about myself from going through this and from understanding this, that sometimes when we go into situations where we feel that we can change it or we can help somebody, to become a better person, it's not necessarily up to us, because in that respect, they have to find their truth, and we are hindering their path. Because if we do it for them, it's like a kid. If we do it for them, they're never going to learn. And here I'm all like, because I've always been the one to see the positive and to see a situation and be like, okay, if you do this, you're going to end up being a lot better and you're not going to have all that hardship. But if you do this, you're going to end up walking right into that hardship. And I would never want anybody to do that, because I know how it feels personally, because I can relate to the feelings of it, because I'm an empath. I can feel the feelings of it before it happens. Or that I've experienced that hardship before, and I would never want somebody to experience that because I know how hard it was for me. So I'm like, I will do everything to be like, no, you don't need to go through that. But what I'm learning now is that maybe they have to. Maybe they have to go through that for them to wake up to the lesson that needs to be learned, that they charted for themselves when they were down here. So I'm learning that by me coming to the rescue all the time, as an empath is, because we always tend to want to help people all the time and put ourselves, like, as a mother would a child, when they fall down and scrape their knees, parenting, you kind of have to be like, okay, they'll get up. If they don't, they'll brush it off. They're resilient. And now they learn that, hey, that one boo-boo is not going to be the end of the world. And hey, it's just a little scratch, hurts, but it's going to go away. The pain's going to go away, okay? So this is all part of a bigger plan. This is all part of learning about life, learning about being on your own, learning about standing up for who I am, learning about not going with the flow and being a follower. I've never been a follower. I've always done my own thing, my own way. And for a while there, I was manipulated and by my own free will too, and brought to believe that I had to conform to the way that everybody else did the world. And now I know that's not what it is. I didn't need to adult or conform to getting a, normal 9 to 5 job if I wanted to. I can make money another way. I just have to have the drive and the will to do it. And before now, I've not wanted to do it because I was too scared of what everybody else would think. So this is also me learning to be on my own and not to be like afraid or disappointed, or I feel like I owe everybody else something if I do it my way and they're not going to like it. I have to do it their way. Because, it's kind of like that weird feeling like if I do it my way, I feel like I'm betraying somebody, which is totally irrational and it doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm working on clearing that out of here, out of my soul and stuff. Clearing and getting right with myself, getting back my spark, doing the stuff that I know I'm good at, and regardless of whether or not anybody believes it, you don't have to believe it. I know I can do it, and the actions speak louder than the words. I've come away from it for a little bit, but in order to come away from it, I had to do that, because in order to see that is warranted and that is needed in this world, I needed to see myself not doing it, and to see how it when I was helping and, being able to do that stuff without being manipulated and used for my niceties and, heart on my sleeve, when it was equal balance between me helping somebody else and them accepting the help, it was harmony. I had harmony. High school, most of high school was like that. I did my own thing. I didn't have people breathing down my neck. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to pretend to do this. They let me be. And I was happy about it because I knew what I wanted. Then, time was going and people were like, no, you have to do this. You have to, wise up and do this. What are you going to do for a living? La, la, la. Instead of just letting me develop it on my own. And that kind of went into the rest of my life, where I always had that in the back of my mind, and I never actually went for what I knew I needed to do because of the fear of judgment from others. And that's why I haven't, over the years, actually done what I actually passion to do. For one, I really do want to write a book. I've always had an inkling for writing. I mean, Melissa, if you're watching this, you and I know that story that we wrote way back in like middle school about our crushes and all that stuff. You did really good on that too. You were good with that stuff, but you were more onto the art and painting and stuff versus what I was doing. I was more into the writing and things. But we both knew what we were enjoying, and you, Melissa, you took it to a lovely level where you're still doing it. You're still making it happen. You're still selling stuff on your website and doing stuff and making money for that. And that's also what I want to do with my love of life and crystals and esoteric things. So I'm kudos for you, girl, for not, giving that up and being manipulated by society and saying that you're childish or something, the way I was kind of looked at. But, you even from that, you were the one that when I came to East Aurora, you freaking picked me up and you were like, hey, you want to be my friend? And you sought me out, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. So I appreciate that. And I think about that, actually, I thought about it like last week. I don't know why I ended up bringing that up, but yeah, it was pretty awesome. But anyways, if you are out there and you don't know what you're doing, you have to go inside yourself and find your drive and your love of life. And do that. Because no matter what society says, no matter how much they're going to stop you. Because we are here for a reason. Our talents are unique. Nobody else has the combination of the talents that we have. Yes, they might have the same artistic talent, but they might not have the mindset that you see. Maybe you're interpreting things from your dreams. Maybe you're interpreting things from the way you see colors or something like that, or the way you hear sounds and you're interpreting in however you're doing it. Or you're good at mathematics or whatever, science or whatever. We all need this. And what we're doing is society is dumbing us down and making us all fit into these pegs Well, we don't fit in there. We weren't supposed to fit in the pegs. We're supposed to be unique. Each of us has a specific set of skills and passions that we came here to share and to enlighten others with. And that's what I'm learning. I need to get back to that. And I'm very happy with those of you who are continuing to do that. And I praise you for that, because that is really hard to keep doing that after you've been into corporate America and you're faced with all the, no, you can't do that, and no, this is not right, and you're, all that stuff, all the animosity and stuff. So I'm very happy for that. A bunch of my people from Ireland are the same way. They're still doing their art stuff, which Hannah, you're awesome. Good for you, girl. I see your hats that you make and your paintings that you do and your murals. That's awesome, girl. You go. And a couple of my other people from Ireland doing all the other stuff and traveling and stuff. I mean, it's awesome. But anyways, it's calmed down a little bit now. It's still a little bit there, but I do see a little bit of sun here. So I think by 9 o'clock we're supposed to be getting a big, group. But what tends to happen here in East Aurora is it tends to go around East Aurora. It goes up to Elma and below to, like, the south towns and north towns down to Elma, and up to, like, I don't know, West Falls. Well, you know what I mean. West Seneca and Buffalo. So East Aurora is, like, here, and everything goes around East Aurora and then comes back. It just goes completely around us like we have a bubble. But anyways, so I will talk to you guys later. I just wanted to come on and say real quick what I was feeling, and that the energy, it's not as intense right now. I don't know. Maybe that's because maybe I had to speak it out and give you this message. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe. But anyway, so if you have a passion, do it, because I know personally for me, it's been 4 years now from what I want to do, and the years go by super fast, and you're just going to be left in the dust. You're going to be like, oh my god, it's 5 years, and I haven't done anything. It's the same old, exactly the same place I was before. Only a little's changed, and you're not happy with it. So, do what you need to do. Fight for yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else says. Your parents, your mom, your dad, your husband, your kids. Who the frick cares? This is your life. You do what you need to do. So yeah. Alright. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Thank you for donating. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button below for YouTube and subscribe. You can even get my hit the bell, and you'll get the updates for my channel. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. You're all awesome. We're all light workers. We're all out here to work together, and I appreciate everybody and all that you do and all the donations that you provide. And if you feel drawn to donate, feel free. It's awesome. I love it. You love it. If you don't, that's fine. It's all good. It's whatever you feel Spirit or God or whoever's drawing you to do. If you feel drawn to speak. Start a YouTube channel. Do what you need to do. This is what I'm doing. Just get the message out there. Write a book. Do art. Become a scientist. Make a cool contraption or something that will change somebody's life. You never know. I mean, life can be pretty amazing if you think about it. Alright. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste. I will catch you on the flip side. More of these will probably happen when I'm over at the other place at my parents' house, and it'll be a little bit kind of crazy for a little bit there, trying to figure out stuff. I might actually have to give up my bed. But, hey, it's all preordained and a plan, so I will sacrifice what I have to sacrifice if it means getting me out of this negative place and me being able to be more productive. Because what I thought I wanted and what the universe, well, not the universe, what society was telling me to do and what I felt I needed to do, which was a misconception of my own truth, it wasn't. And I splintered off the path. I was going one way on the path, and I jumped ship and went and got another path. And I'm like, this is not the path I'm on. I'm supposed to be on this path. So I have to jump back over to where I belong. But it was a fun little jaunt here for as much as it was. And now I learned a couple things, because without it, I wouldn't have learned some lessons there about the other side of how it looks, and learning about negativity and how it can cause fear and stop you from pursuing your dreams. Alright, Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste. I hope you like this. Seek out the truth. Be yourself. Don't be afraid. Conquer that fear. All right. Love you. Namaste.